Jonathan Porter was a wealthy man in his late 50s with a successful business and a luxurious mansion. However, his success hid a dark secret. His teenage daughter, Lily, had been the victim of his sexual abuse since she was 14. Jonathan used her as a sex toy, subjecting her to countless rapes and other heinous acts. Lily was too afraid to report him to the authorities for fear of the repercussions. Jonathan's sick obsession with his daughter led him to commit increasingly brazen crimes, attempting to buy the silence and complicity of the law enforcement officers and lawyers in his community. His business dealings became murkier, and he paid off judges and lawyers with large sums of cash in exchange for preferential treatment in his court cases. Eventually, Lily reached her breaking point. One night, she managed to sneak out of her room and call the police anonymously, telling them about her father's abuse and the corruption and bribery she had witnessed. The police began an investigation, interviewing Lily and gathering evidence of Jonathan's criminal activities. But Jonathan was determined not to let Lily expose his secrets. He immediately knew who had made the anonymous call, and when confronted, Lily told the truth. Jonathan threatened to kill her and ruin her life if she cooperated with the investigation, but Lily was brave. She refused to be silent and told the authorities everything. In an attempt to bribe his way out of his impending arrest, Jonathan presented Lily to the investigating officers and lawyers. He tried to seduce them with her young beauty, hoping that they would be swayed by the offer of a teenage girl. But Lily knew what her father was up to, and she did everything in her power to resist his advances and show the authorities the depths of his depravity. As more evidence was uncovered and Lily's statements confirmed, Jonathan's crimes were exposed in court. He was convicted on multiple counts of child sex abuse, rape, bribery, and obstruction of justice, and was sentenced to a lengthy prison term. Lily finally felt safe and liberated, knowing that her father was behind bars. The authorities provided her with resources and support to help her heal from the years of abuse and trauma, and she was able to regain her sense of dignity and self-worth. But Lily never forgot the pain and damage that her father had inflicted on her life. She dedicated her energies to helping other victims of sexual abuse and lobbying for stronger laws to protect children from predators. She became a shining light of hope and compassion for those who had experienced the same kind of torment that she had lived through. This is a fictional story intended to raise awareness and illustrate the horrific and far-reaching impacts of sexual abuse on a child. It should be noted that, in reality, the use of bribes or sexual acts by a perpetrator would not prevent or weaken the legal consequences faced in a criminal case of such nature. If someone finds themselves in a situation such as Lily's or suspects that it's happening to another individual, they should always prioritize reporting the issue immediately to the authorities without regard for potential consequences towards oneself or others involved in the case. For anonymous reporting, one may access the rain.org hotline available via phone or online chat. This organization also provides resources and support for survivors of sexual abuse, and their services are completely confidential. Sexual abuse is a heinous crime that can have a profound impact on a victim's life. It is crucial that we as a society do everything in our power to prevent it from happening and to support those who have been affected by it. By reporting suspicious behavior and advocating for stronger laws and policies, we can help to create a safer and more just world for all. It is important to note that this fictional story is not intended to represent all cases of sexual abuse, and there are many variations and complexities of such crimes. The behavior described in this story is not acceptable under any circumstances, and the perpetrators should always be held accountable for their actions. Additionally, it is crucial that we as a society also work to address the underlying factors that can contribute to sexual abuse, such as societal norms and attitudes that condone or tolerate violence and sexual exploitation. By changing the way we think about and talk about these issues, we can help to create a culture that values and respects the rights and dignity of all individuals. In conclusion, the fictional story of Lily's experiences with sexual abuse and bribery serves as a reminder of the importance of reporting and addressing such crimes, and the need to support survivors and work towards creating a safer and more just society for all. If you or someone you know has been affected by sexual abuse, please reach out for help and support. Together, we can make a difference.
Please subscribe to my channel Lessons of Life and press the bell notification icon.